Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you almost late tonight for a album review, and this is for a new album review by Kid Cudi's new album, Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen album review that I'm returning to you guys for. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I am actually going to be doing another album review after this one, and it'll be for the new Taylor Swift album, Evermore, which she just surprisingly announced that she's dropping an album tomorrow, or at least by midnight tonight. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm just like, this is just out of nowhere. But yeah, to talk about the Kid Cudi album, Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen, I think it's not bad. Um, there are a few songs that I can appreciate. Like the intro track was really good. It was only 37 seconds, but it was still really good. I really liked it. Tequila Shots was, it was fine. Not my personal favorite. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Along with Another Day, it got the same rating. I just didn't find them to be that interesting of songs. But Show Out was actually a good one, featuring Pop Smoke and Skepta, which I've heard of Pop Smoke, but I've never really listened to his music, to be honest. I've only seen him as a featured artist in some songs, but Phoebe Bridges is in this album, and Lovin' Me was not a bad song. It wasn't that terrible. It was good in its own way. Um, it would have sounded really good if Kid Cudi was just singing the song. The Void I really liked. That was a great song. It was almost 5.5 minutes long, so you're in for kind of a long track when you listen to it at midnight tonight. It should be out at midnight tonight. The Kid Cudi album, because it does get officially released at midnight. But Elsie's Baby Boy flashback was, it was not bad. I gave that a 4.5 out of 5. I just felt it wasn't a strong track because Kid Cudi's rapping is okay from time to time, but when he does that weirdness in his rapping, there's a certain way he's rapping that I'm just not used to. And I'm like, I don't know if I like this. He's not really my favorite artist, but he's a respectable artist I can respect. And I respect his music and the music he delivers. I don't hate him as an artist. I never really gotten interested in his albums as much. Dive was a decent song, so was She Knows This. Those were okay songs. They weren't great, but they were okay. Damaged, I kind of liked. Heaven on Earth was not so bad. And Mr. Solo Dolo 3, well, I saw the title on Wikipedia that says Solo Dolo Part 3, but it's called Mr. Solo Dolo 3. That's what its actual name is for the song. But Sad People I enjoyed. I enjoyed Mr. Solo Dolo 3 as well. But Phoebe Bridges in this album, when she's actually the featured artist in the Lovin' Me track, she's not a bad singer. Just, I wouldn't call her my favorite singer. I know she does a lot of rock influence kind of music, rock popish music, but I don't know. I'm just not that fascinated with her voice. But the rest of the tracks, like Rockstar Nights featuring Trippie Redd, I almost thought Kid Cudi was taking over the whole song more than Trippie Redd was. I think Trippie Redd was only in the chorus of this song, and it was kind of a little disappointing because I wanted to hear a rap from him, like a verse from him, but I guess we didn't get that. I guess yeah, I guess we didn't get that for this song. If you did hear this album, it is on Kingdom Leaks. So, yeah. And unfortunately, my favorite downloading website is getting taken down by January 1st. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, this sucks. I'm gonna enjoy these last 3 weeks with Kingdom Leaks. But I'll find something else eventually. The Pale Moonlight was not a bad song, and For the Kids and Lord I Know were pretty outstanding tracks. So overall, I think Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen, was an average album. It's not my favorite, but I respect him as an artist, and uh, he does make some good music from time to time. Like Day and Night was a hit. There were other ones as well, but I never really got into his discography, to be honest. Um, so I'll really have to check out his discography when I come around to it. But for a score, I think I'm gonna give Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen, a 7.5 out of 10. Not a bad album. Um, Not personally my favorite, but it's listenable. From time to time. Whenever I feel like playing it or whatever. But yeah, so far this Friday, there's not really great releases, but they were not bad releases. Deftones released their Black Stallion album. Well, it's coming out tomorrow, of course. And if you did watch my review for it this morning, definitely go check it out. Think you'll like it. I kind of get straight to the point on what I talk about in the review, and I analyze the songs a little bit too much, but yeah, it's part of this album review and movie review process that I do. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Kid Cudi album, Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen album, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review that I made for you guys tonight, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can support the channel. I will be returning to you. Well, I'm unfortunately not returning to you tomorrow for Architects' All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us album review. I thought I was going to do it, but I'm having to postpone it to December 15th. So that'll be Tuesday. And I'm sorry that I have to postpone it. I know you guys have been wanting a review of that on Friday, December 11th, but it's getting postponed, delayed for a few more days because I'm having to do another album review for Taylor Swift Evermore. If I wasn't doing that album review, then yeah, I'd do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna be a little busy in the morning too, doing the Taylor Swift album review and listening to it, then reviewing it afterwards and getting my video ready to be uploaded afterwards. But well, I have to make the video and then I'll upload it afterwards. But I hope you did enjoy this album review for Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen. Did the best I could to make this review as good as possible. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10 I'm going to settle with for this record. It's not bad. It's average. So far, there's been a lot of decent to good albums this whole year. And this will be on my list for this coming up Saturday's decent to good albums of 2020 end of the year video. So definitely tune in for that video. I hope you enjoyed this review for Kid Cudi Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen album review. Definitely stay safe, take care, and sorry that I keep repeating myself with saying the title of the review's name and all that I made for this video. But I'll definitely see you in my next one, which will be for Taylor Swift's Evermore. So I'll see you in the next video.